Oh, hiya, Indiana Jones here. Have you seen my freakishly long arms? Anyway, Roger Crow's not here for the minute, so you'll have to put up with me. He's done you a video blog. Bloody brilliant it is. I hope you enjoy it. It's Raiders Lost Ark or something. Anyway, excuse me, I'm off. Hello all, and welcome to another edition of Crow's Feet Film Reviews. Here's a classic, Raiders the Lost Ark. Now, with one foot very much in the past, Steven Spielberg decided to make a film about the Lost Ark of the Covenant, which in 1981 seen a bit of a commercial disaster to many people in Hollywood. However, get Harrison Ford involved and suddenly you've got a license to print money. Now, this is back in the days when he was between Star Wars films, at least when he shot Raiders. Empire Strikes Back had just come out, and they were in the middle of filming Raiders of the Lost Ark, which at the time, making a 1930s war film was seen as, again, commercial suicide. But Spielberg, producer George Lucas and their crew gathered together some of the finest technicians in the world. Again, like Star Wars, taking the pulp fiction Saturday morning serials of the 1930s and 40s that they'd grown up on watching on TV, set up camp in London, amongst other places, and created what is easily one of the greatest adventure films of all time. And Raiders of the Lost Ark was born. With amazing photography by veteran cinematographer Douglas Slocum, the film looks incredible. Shot relatively on a budget for a Spielberg film after the flop of 1941 in 1979. He knew that he had to shoot fast, shoot relatively cheap, and get some great actors like Paul Freeman, who is outstanding as Belloc, the French yin to Indy's American yang, if you like. As you all know, Tom Selleck was the original choice for Indy, but he couldn't get out of his Magnum PI contract. So enter Harrison Ford, who obviously does a fantastic job as the archaeologist. Karen Allen is a terrific heroine, and there's fine support from Denholm Elliott as well, who is Indy's professor colleague, as well as John Rhys Davies, later to find fame in Lord of the Rings as Salah. Obviously, it inspired video games, which was at the time still in its infancy. So the most impressive thing often about the video games was the artwork. The graphics often left a lot to be desired in those 8-bit days. You know, the film itself is an astonishing piece of work, not least because that incredible ending when the Ark of the Covenant is opened. And it also spawned an endless array of action figures, t-shirts, you name it. Of course, you can't talk about Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark and its sequels without mentioning the John Williams score, and that really is something to behold. While everyone might go on about the main theme, and why wouldn't they, for me, one of the greatest tracks of all time is the desert chase that comes in the middle of the film. Some of Williams' finest work, and easily one of the greatest action scenes of all time, not least thanks to that music. So it went on to inspire 3 sequels, a TV series, countless TV shows inspired by the movie itself. But is it any good? Absolutely. All these years on, it's still very much a 10 out of 10 production.